Still ahead on KARE 11 News at 4, why people across the country, including myself, are wearing red today. Plus, all right, thank you. Well, today is National Wear Red Day. It's to recognize that heart disease is the #1 killer of men and women in the U.S. And our next guest proves that you're never too young to have heart disease. Elizabeth Smith, survivor of heart disease and the Minnesota Go Red for Women spokesperson, and then Damon Smith, Elizabeth's husband and co-chair of Men Go Red for Women, join us right now with today's special meeting. Thank you both for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, now when we start with you and we talk about you're never too young, you were diagnosed with a really unusual form of heart disease. So tell our audience a little bit about that.
So at 39, I started having severe chest pains when I was a choir director. And I went in to see the doctor, and they diagnosed me with asthma. And it took a year of going back multiple times to finally find a doctor who diagnosed me with a heart condition. And at that point, I was in a hospital getting different checkups done. And it's called coronary microvascular disease and endothelial dysfunction, kind of a double diagnosis. But it's your microvessels that surround your entire heart. They actually close off or they block the blood flow, the oxygenated blood flow to your body. And about 1 to 3% of the population that has heart disease get this.
They said it was about the size of a human hair.
It is, the strand of
so it's really
it's very
tiny.
small. So you can't stint it or fix it. You have to have medical management. And because it's newly treated, it's just been in the last 5 or so years that it's really gotten a name and gotten diagnosed in people that the medicine is still fairly new.
And you're kind of almost a test case for the medicine you're using.
Yeah, we're all kind of like, everybody's diagnosed now is kind of like first generation. And so we use a lot of the same nitrates is what works best for me. Nitroglycerin, if people think of the nitro tabs that you might take if you have a heart disease. But I take really high doses of it every day, and I wear patches to keep my heart open all the time instead of taking it as a rescue. But then I also keep the same nitrates that you'd put on your tongue for coronary artery disease. I take daily if I have any chest pain, because that's the microvessels shutting down.
So lots to manage. And Damon, for you, you're watching your wife go through this, and now you're also co-chair on something that's like brand new this year.
Yeah, it's through the American Heart Association. It's called Men Go Red, and it's really to support the women in our lives. So everybody has a wife, sister, mother, daughter, all those kinds of things, and just to support them and make sure that there's awareness about heart disease in women, since it's the #1 killer of women when it relates to heart disease, and just being involved with the American Heart Association.
Let's talk about next weekend.
Yeah, so we've got the Mall of America event February 13th, and starts at, I believe, 11 o'clock, and you can come there, learn more about heart disease. You can have health checks. It's a health fair at the Mall of America. If you shop at Macy's, you can buy my dress or
beautiful
others.
dress.
Thank you. And proceeds go back to the American Heart Association, so a percentage of each proceeds. So you can support them. There's also a really huge fashion show, so you can see me in it, but a lot of really cool models with dresses there that weekend.
Well, thank you both for joining us. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it, and educating our audience a little bit more about heart disease.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, for all of what we just talked about and more information about next weekend's activities, just head to KARE11.com, click on local, and then the 4 p.m. news. Well, fancy